Livermore Valley, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God.
And if his name sounds familiar, it's her. Thank you.
Are we ready? We are now.
Mr. Ed.
He's got his own agenda.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so TV, and the one we're singing today is one of my favorites from when I was a kid, is Mr. Ed. Ta-da! Well, listen to this.
So, we have quite a few folks here today, but it's really important that we do introduce them. Would you introduce yourself and introduce the guests and Rotarians? Go ahead, or just stand up. We'll just go around and introduce everybody.
You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, because Shepherd's Gate, volunteer.
Foundation of Livermore, which is because we are getting here for grants.
Jesse Watson from the Cycle, sorry, meeting,
Noon Club. Deb Tacker, this club. Yay.
Dick Fields from this club.
This club, and I wish I wasn't with that table.
This club. Javier Perez from Livermore Valley Rotary Club.
Sorry, Livermore Valley Rotary Club.
Let's try this table.
Good morning, I'm Bothwell Arts Center, and I'm happy to be here as a grant recipient. Thank you.
Ms. Coyle.
Would you want me to introduce Gretchen?
Oh, okay.
I tricked her, I said I was going to introduce her.
For the new club, and I'm Grand Chairman for the Rotarian Foundation.
Hey, Marty.
Another quick pass, yeah.
Hey, quickly, Rotary Club, Rich Goldstein, this club, Morning Club.
I'm Mr. Ed. This
I was born in the district, so thank you for having me.
Morning, Josh Evanston, this club.
Catherine Griggs from Kids by Plan. Thank you for guiding me.
I'm Frank Vallejo, President-elect for Rotary Club of Livermore Valley.
Thank you.
Back in the back there.
Bill, introduce yourself.
Bill Stevens, I'm the treasurer.
the oldest standing member.
President work. He'll do the main heavy lifting on this in terms of introducing Cap of this foundation and what we've been about. Riz, please stand up just to get a sense of composition. A local community. So this is the overview. So I'll let Marty take care of it from here, and I'll stand by to support him.
And there's a number of... We had 55,000 to give out, so it was a wonderful time to be dollars and requests. And we only had 37,000 to give out this year but we're very pleased to have the 9 recipients that are going to get the grants.
Art exhibit at the end of the week when all the parents and family and friends come for the students' art exhibit. So the kids feel of importance what their artwork is doing. At some point and listen to a concert or take an art class. We do all kinds of support from you guys and welcome you at any time to the Bothwell Arts Center.
Here to tell you about it.
Thank you. On behalf of you very much. Almost exactly a year ago, Valley, and a couple months later, after looking at about 1,000 names, it felt like Kids Bike Lane was born. In our first year, we 50 volunteers, we built 350 bikes that went out to 22 at Christmas time. Corporations and individuals to provide bikes to underserved kids and to help them promote a healthy life are the kings and queens of hand-me-downs. Still the #1 requested gift by kids who are in foster care and are underserved kids.
Making people's lives a little easier with something as simple as...
I just, and around a far distance for all the hard work that you do, and I lose my passion. I'm a forever volunteer at Shepherd's Gate to spend time with the women and hear their stories of early 20s, and they're nice, yeah, and it's because of the community for generations.
4,000, and Jesse Walton is here.
I am from Tri-Valley Haven, and some of you may have known the Haven. We've been in the Livermore sexual assault, homelessness, and hunger agencies. What I do is I go into the schools and I do workshops, individual class, and also on healthy relationships. Our middle school program is really focused on healthy friendships, how to treat each other with respect, talking about relationships, and focus on that. We talk about the Warning Week side. We've been collaborating with teachers at our local middle schools to provide more programming. We give more and more. So we're going to be expanding those programs. We're going to hopefully be going in and doing more even lunch events where we come and our students, and we are so grateful.
Why don't you just spend a little bit, not too much time.
Yep.
John's already talked about it.
I'll keep it brief, and then I've had 2-year-olds. My 2-year-old turned 2 weeks, but yeah, it just gets worse. I hear like before they turn teen, it's an honor to come because right around 2009 when the Veterans First Initiative started, it was really groups like the Rotary, that's from community colleges across the state, go to Sacramento and it does, and then come into the school, you know, you hear the biggest complaint dealing with 18 on and a couple others, and before that we used to have, purchasing some laptops.
Gretchen? Is Gretchen still here?
Gretchen had to leave.
Oh, she had to leave. Gretchen Rutherford, she worked so hard. I'm sorry she had to leave early. So this is why
to contribute to the community and to an organization that Ken Perrine, who's here from us, a board member, and others, can think about support to the community as well as purchasing 350K here. Those of you who are here and received this $37,000 worth of grants, innovation and education grants. So those went to the district, had a payback. Well, this room and others know that in April we turned over to the city. We formally dedicated this wonderful community band. It's a great example. 5 years in the planning. I don't know if Dennis and Steve Neff from our club and others were instrumental in championing this and spearheading it and taking it through the process. But last 7 years, we've held a December holiday party, and the parties treat these children to food, entertainment of the Dictionary Project. In cooperation with Cultural and Community Center, every third grader in Livermore gets one of these handsome illustrated dictionaries. We all, from both clubs, go in and hand them out.
It's our spring mini grant project, and so applications are on our website, but I also have a few hard and fifths, so we still have a month, but I am receiving applications now, which is really a great thing. Again, and these are mini grants. Tip will go ahead and pass this around. I'll start, how about right here? If anybody